For listening this video in your language, go to settings, click on audio track and select your preferable language. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I am taking you to one of the most magical and historical place in India, the Jaisalmer Fort, also known as the Golden Fort or Sonar Quila. If you have ever dreamed of walking through history surrounded by golden sandstone walls that literally glow under the desert sun, then stay tuned till the end of this video. In today's video, we are going to visit complete Jaisalmer Fort and also know about the history of this Jaisalmer Fort. And I'll also show you the costumes worn by the king of Jaisalmer. So let's begin the journey. Our journey begins from the Patwao Haveli, which is near the Jaisalmer Fort. It is also a historical place, and if you like to explore historical places, then you must visit this palace also. In this video, I am going to show you an overview of Patwao Haveli. Patwao Haveli is just about 500 meters from Jaisalmer Fort in a narrow lane of the main city. Patwao Haveli is not a single Haveli but a cluster of 5 grand Havelis built between 1805 and 1860s by Guman Chand Patwao, a wealthy trader, and later completed by his sons. The Patwao family were famous merchants dealing in gold, silver, brocade and precious textiles. Because of their immense wealth, they created one of the most elaborate mansions of Jaisalmer. Now, let's talk about the architecture of this Havelis. This Haveli is made of yellow sandstones, and what makes it truly special is the integrated stone carving. The balconies, also known as jharokas, archways and facades, are decorated with such a fine details that is almost looks like woodwork rather than stone. Each Haveli is 5 stories tall and has numerous rooms, courtyards and corridors. Now let's talk about some significance. Patwao Haveli is often called the mansions of brocade merchants, and it reflects the grandeur and lifestyle of the wealthy traders of Jaisalmer. Among the 5 Havelis, the first one is the most elaborate and is now maintained by the Archaeological Survey of India. Inside, you will find beautiful wall paintings, mirror work, traditional art and antique furniture. These days, parts of Haveli are museums and galleries where tourists can see artifacts, miniature paintings and handicrafts. Some sections are still privately owned while others are government protected. So, if you come to visit the Jaisalmer Fort, you must visit Patwao Ki Haveli. It is often called as Taj Mahal of Havelis in Rajasthan because of its beauty and craftsmanship. It's a photographer's paradise. Every angle gives you something stunning, from golden facades in sunlight to the detailed carving that tells stories of Jaisalmer's rich heritage. We clicked some beautiful pictures here at Patwao Ki Haveli. Every wall, every balcony and every carving feels like a perfect backdrop. The golden sandstone glows even brighter in photographs, making every shot look like a piece of art. Here, my daughter really enjoys the photo session. As you can see in this video, she is giving different type of poses, and you can also look at the texture of this haveli. It's looking stunning. So, when you visit the Jaisalmer Fort, please do visit Patwao ki haveli and have lots of photographs there and create your memories here. Patwao ki haveli is truly a photographer's paradise. Every corner tells a story and every frame is filled with heritage. The intricate carving and stunning jharokas made our pictures look straight out of the royal era. Now in this video, you can see the entry charges of Patwao ki haveli. And look at the picture showing in this video. This picture is showing you what are the things you are going to experience in Patwao ki haveli. This is the entrance of Patwao ki haveli, and if you want to see what's inside, then you must visit this place. And now we are going to move forward. As we have explored the stunning Patwao ki haveli, it's time to make our way back towards the heart of the city, the Jaisalmer Fort. From here, we'll take a short walk through the narrow, vibrant streets of Jaisalmer. These lanes are full of life, with colorful shops, traditional houses, and glimpse of local culture at every step. As we stroll ahead, you will notice how every corner of Jaisalmer feels like a living museum. The architecture, the people, and the golden glow of the sandstone walls. And just a few minutes of walking through these beautiful streets will bring us back to the majestic Jaisalmer Fort, standing tall and glowing under the desert sun. Jaisalmer Fort is not just a fort, it's a living city inside a fort. Built in 1156 AD by Maharawal Jaisal, the founder of Jaisalmer. It stands proudly on Trikuta Hill and is made of yellow sandstone, which glows golden in sunlight. That's why it is called Sonar Quila. This fort has seen many battles, Mughal invasions, Bhatti Rajput bravery, and even featured in films like Satyajit Ray's Sonar Quila. This fort has 4 gates. This is the main entrance to the fort, called Akhi Pol, the first gate. Built by Maharaja Akhi Singh in the 17th century. It's massive and strong, built to withstand enemy attacks. Today, it welcomes travelers from all over the world. This UNESCO World Heritage Site rises proudly from the Thar Desert. What makes it truly special is that, unlike most forts, people still live here. Yes, over 3,000 residents call this fort their home. And as you will see, it's filled with shops, cafes, temples, and narrow winding streets. You can see the whole fort of the Jaisalmer, the temple you can see here, shops of clothes, and many more things. In this video you can see this fort is looking massively beautiful. This part of the fort is actually residential. Families still live here in the lower section, while in the upper areas many people have converted their houses into hotels and guest houses for visitors. That's what makes Jaisalmer Fort a unique. It's not just a monument, it's a living fort where daily life continues alongside tourism. You can see Baba Ramdev's temple here, and moving forward to the second gate, that is Suraj Pol. also called Sun Gate, named after the sun. This gate faces east, so the first rays of the morning sun fall here, giving the fort a golden glow. It was considered a very auspicious entrance. These holes are the result of Mughals' attack on this fort, but Mughals failed to break this wall. This gate is also known as Swagat Gate. You can see the design of this gate. It is made like an Indian toran, which is hang on the gate when a groom came to take the bride. Two ladies carved on this toran are Riddhi and Siddhi, wives of Lord Ganesha, and at the center of this toran there is a sun, because of which this gate is also known as Sun Gate or Suraj Pole. There is one more speciality in building of these four gates, that is, you can't see the next gate from the first gate. That means you can't see the second gate from the first one, third from the second one, and last one from the third one. Now let's move to the next gate, that is Ganesh Pole. Dedicated to Lord Ganesh, this gate was believed to bring blessings before entering the royal palace. Soldiers and common people used to bow here before proceeding further. And now let's enter in the last gate, that is Hawa Pole, also known as Wind Gate, the final gate before reaching the main square. This gate was designed to allow wind to pass through, keeping the area cool even during Jaisalmer's scorching summers. From here, we directly reach the main courtyard of the fort. As soon as you enter through the fourth gate, right in front stands the Chamunda Mata temple. In early times, on the occasion of the Shera, a buffalo sacrifice used to take place here. In fact, in the year 1975, this ritual was shown in the Bollywood movie Reshma and Shera, which was shot in Jaisalmer. After that, former Prime Minister Indira Gandhi proposed the Animal Sacrifice Ban Act, and since then the ritual of buffalo sacrifice here was completely stopped. However, even today on Dashera, this tradition is still followed at Kannot Mata temple, which is about 1 kilometer far from here at border of India-Pakistan. Now let's move forward. You can see the wooden gate here. This is the Rajkumar Gurukul, the royal school where young princes were educated. Next is the Queen's Palace or Rani Mahal. This section was reserved for the royal women. The architecture here is more intimate, smaller rooms opening into shade courtyards designed to provide privacy while keeping the space cool in the desert heat. As you can see, there is no window or jharokas in the Queen's Palace because of the Parda Pratha ritual, so that no one from outside can see the Queen or Princess. Now let's move to the King's Palace. As we entered the heart of the fort, we reached the Raja Mahal or King's Palace. This was the official residence of Jaisalmer rulers. The palace is a masterpiece of Rajput architecture, spread across several stories with beautifully carved balconies and latticed windows. The sandstone is so finely worked that it looks like lace carved in stone. This is the exit gate of the Queen's Palace. After admiring the beauty of the Raja and Rani Palace, you will exit from here. From this path, you can go for a visit to the Jain temples. If you would like to see the Jain temples of Jaisalmer Fort, I have made a separate video on them. You can watch it on my channel, and you will also find the link to that video in the description box. So please do watch that video also and explore the marvelous Jain temples of Jaisalmer Fort. This is the list of Jain temples you can see in the fort. And this is the market in the fort. You can shop books, dresses and many antique things from here. If you are enjoying this video, be sure to like it and to watch more videos like this. Don't forget to subscribe this channel. Also, share this video with those you are planning to visit Jaisalmer Fort with, and do write in the comment to let me know how you are finding this fort. From here, the king used to enjoy festivals with his ministers such as the Shera. Now, let's see the inside view of King's Palace. This is the entrance of the King Palace. You can see prints of hand on the gate of King's Palace, which is printed by ladies of the Jaisalmer Fort. Let's enter in the King's Palace. When you enter in the King's Palace, first you need to buy the tickets to visit and explore the whole palace. Here you can see pictures of kings, ancestors and the current prince also. These are the charges mentioned here for exploring the palace. We bought the tickets. Now let's explore the palace. Inside you will find royal chambers decorated with intricate murals, mirrorwork and antique furniture. The Darbar Hall was where the Maharaja met his ministers and guests. We are entering the place where the soldier and horses who are going to fight in the battles are selected. You can see a small hole here. At the time of battle, hot oil or hot water are poured from this hole, which directly attacks the enemies. Now let's enter the armory. The gates of the fort are around 4 feet high, so that anyone entering has to bow their head before the king, and if an enemy entered, they too would have to lower their head, allowing the soldiers stationed at the gate to strike them down instantly. As you see, the ceilings here are made of wood, which keeps the room cool in summer and warm in winter. All the weapons used during wartime were kept here. As you see, these guns are so large that it required two people to operate it. The front person would rest it on their shoulder while the one behind fired it, and it was loaded with gunpowder. There is a saying in India, firing from someone else's shoulder, which originated after the use of such gun. Now we are entering in the Diwan Khana, the royal court, where the king used to listen the problems and requests of his people. This is the king's throne where the king used to sit. A sword is placed on it, which means that the current king is still alive. This throne and the surrounding furniture are made of silver, and the umbrella placed above is made of gold. From this hole, the fort's first gate was clearly visible. Guards kept watch on the gate from here, and whenever there was any threat, the soldier at the first gate would wave a red flag. The signal could be seen through this hole, alerting the soldiers stationed here. From this balcony, drum and shehnai were then played to warn everyone and prepare them for battle. Now, inside here, there are paintings of all the rulers of Jaisalmer. So far, the initial paintings in which you can see only the side profile are imaginary, while the ones showing the full front face are all original. The rulers of Jaisalmer are descendants of Lord Krishna. Here you can see this family tree which shows the lineage of Lord Krishna. From Lord Krishna up to all kings who have ruled till now. All their names are mentioned here. If you want, you can pause and read them. From this balcony, you get a beautiful view of Jaisalmer and the Jaisalmer Fort. As you can see in the video, how beautiful the fort and Jaisalmer is looking. The round stone walls you see here were used to attack enemies. When enemies tried to invade the fort, they were struck and stopped with the help of these stones. And this balcony gives you a picture perfect view of background. We clicked lots of pictures here with the background of beautiful fort. Now we are entering in Gajvilas. You can see many antique things here. This is the area where Jaisalmer king used to play Indian festival Holi. This is a wooden horse. Before a prince was taught to ride a real horse, he was first seated on this so that he could become familiar with horseback riding and not be afraid of an actual horse. This is the room where old idols of god and goddess are placed. In center you can see here Lord Rama. Here you can see the old currency of Jaisalmer. Now we are entering in Rang Mahal. You can see this paintings over here. These beautiful paintings on the walls of Jaisalmer Fort depict royal life, battles and desert tradition. The vibrant colors and intricate brushwork reflects the rich heritage and artistry of Rajasthan. This is Maharawal Shaliwan Singh's room. He was 7 feet tall and the room has Italian tiles. These tiles were imported from Italy during the British era. In this room, you can see the king's dress, his bed, silver furniture, and utensils. In those times, king used silver utensils while dining because if any poison was mixed into the food placed in the silver utensils turned blue, which warned them of danger. Here, the king would sit listened to the problems of his people and delivered justice. And the king's decision was considered final decision. Now we reach the topmost place of Jaisalmer and Jaisalmer Fort. From here you can see whole Jaisalmer. From the top of Jaisalmer Fort, you get a breathtaking panoramic view of Jaisalmer city. The yellow sandstone houses, the desert horizon, and the countless shades of gold make you understand why Jaisalmer is called the Golden City of India. These are the jharokas where queens used to sit in winter for sunbath and in summer for cold air. During summer, green grass was tied to these jharokas, and when the breeze passed through it, the air became pleasantly cold. Now we are entering in Queen's Palace. This is an ideal of Gangor Mata. The Gangor festival is celebrated with great enthusiasm in Rajasthan, and you can see a glimpse of it in the painting behind. This is the map of Jaisalmer Fort. It's very much look like the India's map. This is the Queen's bedroom. So that was a glimpse of Jaisalmer Fort, a blend of history, culture, spirituality and everyday life. If you ever plan to visit Rajasthan, make sure this fort is in your list because it's one of those rare places where history is still alive. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button, share it with your friends, and of course subscribe to my channel for more travel adventures. And let me know in the comments which part of the fort impressed you the most. Until next time, take care and keep exploring. तुझे ही तो महल देखना था। महल ऐसे ही होते हैं बेटे सारे दुनिया के।
बढ़िया